Childhood was bliss for most of us. We played in the sand from sunup to sundown. Running in the wind, Pollyanna, and letting life lead.
Hello and welcome to another scintillating episode of What and Where. And one thing that is certain is to know that you are always tuned to NTA2 Lagos Network Center. And especially at this time, I say welcome. My name is Fumi Adeyola. Stay tuned.
Memorable social and corporate events. What and Where gives your ceremony a touch of class and finesse every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA2 Lagos Network Center.
All right, first is our news story. Under the international law, every individual has a right to access health services, but data shows that many people around the world do not enjoy this right. That is why the World Health Day focuses on raising awareness about global health issues and highlighting the importance of well-being. This year, the government is turning its attention to blood donation. Dejoke Odeka tells us more.
Research by the World Health Organization, WHO, shows that the right to health of millions is increasingly coming under threat globally. WHO's Council on the Economics of Health for All says about 4.5 billion people, which is more than half of the world's population, were not fully covered by essential health services in 2021. The Nigerian Institute of Medical Research, NIMA, is using this year's World Health Day with the theme, My Health, My Right, to create awareness on blood donation.
I believe that this is a continuous advocacy to the Nigerian people and that we cannot do without blood in our hospitals, either for emergency services, which is the most important. When people need blood on an emergency basis and they cannot have it, they run the risk of dying.
To solidify the impact of the mega designathon, experts are advocating the urgent need to revitalize blood donation in Nigeria.
Do you know that one of the ways to maintain a good health is to donate blood? Proven. Scientifically proven. Less incidence of leukemias. Reduction in blood pressure. It keeps you healthy. It keeps your bone marrow healthy.
Blood Hub is a blood donor management system for blood donation services, a one-stop shop for blood donation services. So what does this do? It's a triangle. It links the donor to the blood bank to the hospital, and then the hospital again now to the donor and the blood bank.
Through ensuring high voluntary, non-remunerated blood donation. In Lagos, Adejoke Odeka, NTA News.
All right, thank you, Dejoke. We'll go on a break, and when we come back, it will be time to enjoy beautiful highlights on What and Where today. So just increase the volume of your TV set. Stay tuned.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindi know has an excessive report. You're leading off.
In Lagos, state houses of assembly recently have tasked the federal government to direct relevant agencies to ensure
Memorable social and corporate events. What and where gives your ceremony a touch of class and finesse. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA2 Lagos Network Center.
Welcome back. Families, friends, relatives, well-wishers, associates, just name them, were all at Peter Eagle's residence to celebrate and jubilate with him on the occasion of his 76th birthday. The What and Where crew was there to bring you the highlights.
Living long and in good health is one of the special privileges any human would cherish. When given this great privilege, it sure calls for celebration and heartfelt appreciation to the Almighty, the giver of life.
Are you ready to shake?
This is why family, friends and business associates join veteran broadcaster, a man of many parts, Dr. Peter Eagle, to mark his 76th birthday.
Jesse, I'm a Peter Eagle. Your daddy, what Jesse? Are you proud of yourself? Jesse, your daddy, are you proud of your father?
Reminiscing about his days as an ace producer of top-notch and eye-catching programs on the Nigerian Television Authority, some guests present shared nostalgic moments.
I had a sister, she's still alive, her name is Lizzie. Anytime there was a program, not just Kokoro at Dawn or any of the other shows and so on, she will wait till all the credits are finished. Then at the end of it, she will just shout, Executive Editor Peter Eagle. Then that was the end. Then she will leave the parlor.
I have seen that name many times on television. And I fell in love with that name because at the end of every production, you just see the name scroll down. And I wonder, I said, who is this man?
Many of his friends and associates were unanimous in their descriptions of who Peter Eagle is.
Peter is a great person for NTA, and 76 is a lot, but of that 76, I think he's given maybe 50 to NTA, because he's still an NTA man, even after he's retired and all. So his life is all around television production. So it's a pleasure to be at his birthday any day, as long as I can come.
Peter Eagle is an icon in this country. He's one of the most creative Nigerians that we have ever had, and one of the most creative persons that you can ever have in any generation anywhere in the world. He has been in the industry and in the country for a long time, working his energies and his creative juices for Nigeria. And those people know what creativity is about, know that in this country, Peter Eagle is at the very top at any level.
For a man who is so accomplished, a man who is so celebrated, is such a humble man. You know, sometimes when I look at Peter, it could be in a huge crowd and be self-effacing, not for lack of esteem, but for lack of overall humility that he conveys in all that he does.
You see that he's a man that is content with life. He's a very humble man, notwithstanding the very high offices which he has held. Ace producer, executive director, marketing, executive director, in the NTA, director general of the Lottery Commission. He's a very simple man, down-to-earth man, is content with life. I think contentment with godliness is a great reward, and people should learn to be content with what God has given to them.
I want to say that we're celebrating an embodiment of humility, creativity, down to earth, very real, and compassionate. This is a man who, even if he has not met you before and is meeting you for the first time, he gives you audience. What that does to you is to give you confidence to express yourself. He's a father, he's a leader, is someone that, young people, even people around him should emulate.
I know my father is a man of integrity. He's an honest man. He's kind, he's gentle, and he's fair. Those are the main attributes that I love my father. And he's a people's person. Everybody that knows my father knows his reputation. Everywhere I go today and I knock on doors, because of the legacy and the kindness my father showed, people are always willing to help with things like that. Yeah.
A double celebration it was for the family, as the celebrant and his grandson share the same birthday.
Let's go now. Take the mic. Take the mic. Sing and celebrate yourself. We shall back you up.
So nice, he's fun. Yeah, we always play a lot. We always have fun together.
Still agile and healthy at 76. What's the secret?
Because I have lived an active life. I believe that my friends, in fact, my family tell me I'm a road runner. They call me the road runner. I can't sit one place a long time. I truly believe that if you sit and rest, you rust. Success comes only to he who moves.
Olorogun Peter Igo, a man of many parts, whose experience anyone who strives to achieve greatness in their chosen career should emulate.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. Love you.
Memorable social and corporate events.
All right, welcome back. We say happy birthday, long life and prosperity to veteran Sir Peter Igo. Moving on, still talking about celebrations, but here is talking about wedding celebrations. Here is a feature on the wedding ring, or the wedding band, as some may call it.
The man shall leave his mother and father and shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. This process of becoming one takes various forms. Most prevalent, however, are the church and court wedding ceremonies, where the wedding ring is significant and serves as a seal, an emblem of love, unity, and commitment to stay together in good times and bad times till death.
A wedding ring is an an external show of a covenant. It tells that there is a covenant between you and your wife. Most times people do not have a good understanding of covenant, that a covenant is something that cannot be broken. And sometimes when you're married, nobody knows that you have caught a covenant, but the ring actually is a sign of a covenant.
In my opinion, it just signifies the bond between my husband and I, that he will be endless, because as that is the size of a ring, the shape of a ring, there's no end to it. So I just wear it.
It reminds us of our days when we took the same vow. So we feel it's important, we have to wear it.
You know, when you make vows in the church, I promise I do before God, you understand? It's like a symbol that is blessed by a man of God. So with or without the presence of your wife around you, it's actually a symbol that shows that you're married.
A wedding ring stands as a seal of love between a man and a woman. And at least with your wedding ring on your hands, home is always on your mind.
It is expected that after the wedding ceremony, the wedding ring becomes a permanent item on the index finger of both the wife and husband. To our surprise, this is not the case, at least with most husbands. From the street, we dig deeper on this matter.
For different reasons. To some, it's quite uncomfortable. For some, it has very connotative, or how do I describe, some discreet reasons. Some, they like to not project the marriage status, so to speak. In some cases you don't even get the kind of jobs you want if you're on a ring. For some guys, they say that too. So different strokes for different folks, I guess.
For those that don't wear it, because maybe they don't like the inconveniences, some will start with a ring and they begin to grow fatter in the marriage, and it becomes very painful. And so for an ordinary ring, you're injuring yourself.
My not wearing my wedding ring now is not because I do not just want to wear it. It's based on medical advice, because I normally react to the ring. It gives me some kind of reaction when I wear a ring on my body.
There are so many reasons why some people will not put on their wedding ring. And I will say sometimes when you feel maybe there's a problem in the marriage, people have a tendency of taking off their wedding ring. It could be because you're cheating on your wife and you do not want the girls to know you're married. Then you will take it off.
The mission I belong to, my church, we don't use wedding ring.
The case of one man's meat being another man's poison, you could say. Despite the fact that the wedding ring symbolizes a never-ending love and ownership of husband by wife and vice versa, many conclude that wedding rings or no wedding rings, the most important thing is respecting and keeping the marriage vows. Memorable social and corporate events, what and where, gives your ceremony a touch of class and finesse. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA2 Lagos Network Center.
All right, welcome back. Different strokes for different folks, you will say. And whether we like it or not, for some, the wedding ring or wedding band has come to stay. So moving on, still talk about weddings. I want to believe that you will agree with me that the wedding is now an industry, because there are a lot of things embedded in it. Here is a feature telling us as the wedding celebration ceremony, how it has become an industry.
Wedding, a ceremony witnessed by relatives, friends, as well as well-wishers of two individuals who have chosen to live the rest of their lives together in a marriage. Preparing for this event in recent times have taken a different dimension, as small wedding ceremonies are gradually fading into celebrations that can be mistaken for a carnival. First, the new slogan, "No small wedding for Lagos."
Wedding is expensive because you want it to be expensive. There are some people that don't have money. They also do wedding. They will do it according to their level. They won't buy, you want a big wedding, a very classic wedding, full of flower, then the dish on the hall. That's where you see that they are dancing stage, different lights, different bulb, then this table set, how full, the flower, the high table. There's some high table we see, they will look, wow, you say, what is this wedding or what? So all those things makes wedding very expensive.
This evolving trend in wedding preparation in Lagos has surpassed the ability of few individuals in a family setting, hence the need to outsource the services of a more organized group of professionals to handle the event.
The first person I'm asking you, what is your budget? What actually do you want? Some will come with their pictures, some will come with, we will ask you for pictures, and you give them picture. But the first thing is to know the price. If I'm to collect 1 million for my area, but if it's another area, I will increase it. And that's how the hall also goes. So there's a hall of 300,000, there's a hall of 1 million. All the wedding people, both birthday, anything events, has their personal color. Their color based on their own, what they want or what they go through or their choice. So we don't make choice for them. They make choice of the colors.
Catering for family and friends, especially those from different ethnic groups, in a wedding ceremony can be quite challenging. However, with the services of a professional, it can be a big relief.
Probably the couple might invite me or the wedding planner herself. She might just say, I want you to cater for so people. I say, hey, where are they from? Because you must know. So you not tell me, okay, they are Yorubas, all right. So what kind of dish are you expecting? What kind of menu do you have in mind? I might tell you, okay, pounded yam for 100 people, amala for this other rice, or father rice, like that, maybe ewa going. They will just tell you what they want. So you now go to your corner, make your bill, let them know what to take.
To spice up the event, depending on the financial capability of an individual, some hire the services of a band or, for the Yoruba folks in Lagos, the local praise singers, popularly known as Alaga.
Now we're talking of instrument of 500,000. We have the one of 350,000. Now the instrument aside, now not thinking of bringing your crew, your band boys along. Now, like in our band now, we are with myself, my wife, the manager. We're 15 in number. Before we can be able to pay the 13 with ourselves, paying for the connection fee for this and that. That's why you see some musician charges 2.5, which charges 1M, depends on how large the occasion is.
Considering the huge cost of organizing weddings these days, is a photo shoot absolutely necessary?
They are very compulsory now. Back of the days you said is past. Now we're in computer world. Everything, they make everything bigger. We keep on increasing. You cannot do a wedding without photo shoot. They do their banner, they use flower to decorate it. They make it more unique than then.
Is it needed? No. It's not needed as far as need goes, but it has its functions, it has its purposes. Firstly, for the wedding, there'll be some material going around publicizing the wedding to those who are invited. You need pictures, you need professional pictures for those. And also just to document the memories of the couple, to document the energy, the feeling, of the couple leading up to the wedding.
Indeed, wedding ceremonies in Lagos is turning into a huge industry, empowering creative individuals who have the ability to add value to an event.
Memorable social and corporate events. What and where gives your ceremony a touch of class and finesse. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. on NTA2 Lagos Network Center.
All right, welcome back. Nigerians, now, they carry last. When it comes to weddings, especially in Lagos, it's an industry. Let me just wrap it like that. It's really an industry. And when it concerns wedding, I think we cannot exhaust anything that concerns wedding. And maybe I'll bring you more features, yes, on different types of wedding and, as it connotes wedding, because weddings are just interesting from beginning of it to the end, especially when they are captured on camera. It's a delight to see. So till then, this is the size of our package this week. I want to believe that you enjoy yourself, because I did. And till I come your way again next week, I remain Fumi Adeyola. So don't rest. Just keep pushing. Be you. Be more. Evolve. Dream. Explore. Just go out there. Just be yourself, and don't sit. Don't rest until you have achieved that which your mind, which your heart wants and desires. It's a beautiful week, I want to believe, and in advance. Yes, so have a beautiful week. Till I see you again next week, it's a bye for now.
Isn't it crazy how you can have all the success in the world and still feel alone?
Mm-hmm. You're not alone in feeling that way.
So what can you do about it?
Success deserves to be celebrated. Would you like me to throw you a party? Done. Invites all sent.
Money on my mind. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know chasing for me.